What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. If you want to take this complex world of crypto, make it super simple so that you have more success, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button right now, and everybody, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. We are in a critical crossroads for Bitcoin. We are approaching an absolutely terrifying move, one that will affect the next 6 months of crypto. What is that major move? What should we expect? What should you be watching right now? All of that and more will be covered in today's video. Welcome in everybody from around the world. Hope you are having an incredible day. Hope you have a smile on your face. Hope you're looking fresh. Welcome to my new house. If you're watching this video, that means I made it and we updated the video. I can't believe how crazy this move was. I just moved my entire family to a new country. It was from the door of my old house to the door of my new house, 37 hours. I got an hour and a half of sleep. Haven't even unpacked half the things, but here I am because I'm a man of my word. I told you I would do everything in my power to get you a video on Thursday. So if you're watching this, that means we made it. So hopefully I see some love and support down in the comments below. But let's get into today's video and what should we expect, because it's a critical crossroads that we're in, and Bitcoin has recently seen a tumble down into the mid 7,000s. That is not the terrifying move. The terrifying move is significantly more serious, significantly bigger, and has the power to impact the next 6 months of crypto. There's a few storylines playing out right now, and there's a handful of brand new developments that we have to get to, and we have to look at both sides, only looking at the facts, stay level-headed, and we'll be a couple steps ahead of the other humans. So cool, calm, and collective. There's a lot of panic and pandemonium in the markets, a lot of these ridiculous news cycles pushing different narratives that are so far from the truth. But today, we're just looking at the evidence in the chart. No emotional opinions, just the evidence. But what I want you to start with, and we're going to start with this chart, and we're going to take a look at some different moving averages, and we're going to look left and see what the facts are telling us. We're also going to look at the other side of the coin in today's video and see what that's saying. Is there any evidence to suggest that a bigger move to the upside is about to happen? We're going to look at that narrative as well. And again, only look at the charts. Let me know what you think about our new office area. I don't know if this is going to be my final office. I might move to a different spot upstairs with a nicer view. We'll have to see. But let me know in the comments down below. Now, what I want you to do is something really important. I want you to visualize and imagine in front of you right now is a beautiful bag. Inside that bag is your crypto portfolio, your beloved crypto portfolio that you work so hard to get, that you want to protect from all angles. Now, as you're looking at this bag, imagine suddenly somebody coming into your view, scooping up that bag, and before you know it, they're gone. This is what happens time and time again in crypto. Anytime you're losing a trade, somebody's on the other end scooping up your bag, your hard-earned money. They're scooping up and they're running off, and there's nothing you can do about it. But let's imagine for a second you built a safe and secure brick wall around your bag to protect your investments. Not only that, but you were able to learn secrets about how to grow that bag. That's exactly what I want to help you do with my classes. We're changing lives around the world, helping people build that protective wall around their bag, and giving inside tips and secrets to how to grow that bag so you can be the one running off with somebody's bag. Let me read you a quick review, and you can see from Lanny what he did with his bag. You should hit the pause button and read this review. It's incredible. But Lanny is in his early 50s, semi-retired, used the profits from my classes to build himself a luxury office inside his house. My classes helped him save so much time. He's using the extra spare time to improve his health, quality of life, with his time with his family and friends, and also using that time to volunteer, doing the things that he loves. I want you to be next. Protect your investment, grow your investment. Here is how to sign up, and here's what classes are best for you. You're going to sign up to the Diamond Combo if you're pretty new to crypto. You want to start right at step 1, Diamond Combo is for you. You only have a few months of experience, Diamond Combo is for you. Diamond Combo will be the first link. Look right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video, or go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. The Gold Combo will be perfect for you if you have 1 to 2 years experience. If you have 1 to 2 years experience, boom, Gold Combo, absolutely perfect. It's our top seller by far, our most popular by far. It'll be the second link. Look right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video, or just go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Take advantage of this. Save $300 right now, PayPal or credit card. If you sign up with Bitcoin Ethereum, extra $300. If you're not sure where to start, which classes are best for you, send me an email right now. info@CryptoCrewUniversity.com. info@CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Now, what we're going to do is we've got to start at some fundamental pieces. There's some brand new developments that have happened since our last video, and we've got to cover it in great detail. What we want to start with are some of these major points, right? You rewind the clock a bunch of weeks, and we were talking about how price fell below the 200-day. It was a big warning sign. We made a big deal about this because at the time we were also approaching a death cross. If you look here, we had the death cross at the end of October. However, we did not officially fall into a bear market. We had a death cross, and then prices rose, which we were prepared for because we compared that death cross to the one that happened previously. We didn't do anything fancy. There was nothing special about what we did. We just looked left, which you could do on your own very easily. So we understood that back here in 2018, prices fell below the 200-day as we were approaching a death cross. Same narrative. Prices fell below the 200-day as we approached a death cross. When the death cross happened, boom, we went on a major rally. And we had talked about this in a few videos, just preparing, because nothing goes straight up, nothing goes straight down. So we went on a major rally, and we fell below the 100-day, and then we held support on the 50-day. This is going to tell us the future moves of Bitcoin, so pay close attention. You can see here as we zoom in, and there's one special thing I want to share with you. We had the death cross, we went on a major rally, same as before. The prices fell back through the 100-day and held support on the 50-day. That's exactly the scenario that played out so far. Move for move. But again, the terrifying move is upon us. It's going to be really, really important that we understand this move and what to expect. So you can see back here, we held support on the 50-day, right? You can see it here. Boom, death cross, rally, held support for many, many days. On the 50-day, we broke through and we went down to a new low, but we went on another rally. However, it was another failed rally. We've talked a lot about failed rallies and just getting you prepared for what a failed rally is and what it means. It's just a continuation of the trend. This was a downtrend for a few hundred days. We were never able to reverse the trend, meaning we only simply needed to create a higher high. Our previous high was here, we created a lower high. Then this was our high, and we created a lower high. Then this was our high, and we created a lower high. We were essentially just walking down the stairs, which is what we've been doing for 149 days. We've been walking down the stairs with lower and lower highs as we've continued to make lower lows as well. We need to see a higher high and higher lows, and we can start to reverse this trend if you are voting for a bullish scenario. By the way, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think this terrifying move is? It's monumental and will affect the next 6 months. What is it? Give me some price points. What you believe down below in the comments to be this terrifying move as we approach this scenario. Now, couple key things to keep in mind. Right now, as we speak, we are holding resistance from our 50-day moving average. This is significant. The last time we did this, after death cross, we had some trouble. Prices fell pretty hard, and then going on a rally, getting everybody's hopes up. People are buying in at the top. Somebody comes and steals their bag, runs away, nothing they can do. But this just happened. We just had our blue line cross our red line, meaning the 100-day going below the 200-day moving average. Has this happened before? What direction do we look? You're right. We're always looking left. Let's take a look left and see if that 100-day crossing below the 200-day happened, boom, right here, April 17, 2018, actually shortly after we had a death cross, right? Same scenario is playing out, and you can be easily able to spot these scenarios if you keep your charts simple. One of the biggest mistakes I see from people with less than 5 years experience, they're overcomplicating the charts, overcomplicating scenarios, and they can't see anything clearly. As a trader, you have to see things clearly. You have to be able to look at both sides from a clear perspective. You've got to remove emotion. You have to have extreme discipline, and that will immediately change the impact you're seeing with your bag, right? So this is what we're seeing on a daily chart. We've got to look at the weekly charts. We've got to look at monthly charts to really see the bigger picture in full effect. We've been comparing a lot this recent rally, death cross, and by the way, before we move forward, we have to reiterate, last week's video was something devastating, a devastating signal that flashed, and the signal was loud and clear. We officially entered a bear market as of last week's video. Again, a bear market, price below the 200-day and a death cross. We had both of those boxes ticked, but again, these things take time for everybody to really get on board. It's going to be months before people really accept that we're in a bear market. The same happened last time we were in a bear market. We were screaming loud and clear, bear market, bear market. It took many months for people to really emotionally accept it. And by then it was too late. So we have to just keep a level head. We have to look at just the facts. The facts are we have entered a bear market. That's the facts. So let's take a look further. And again, we're going to look at the other side of the coin as well and see what's the arguments for the other side. But first, we've got these indicators down below, right? We have our stochastics, we've got the RSI, we have our squeeze momentum and our wave trend. These all lined up perfectly. The death cross was at the bottom. Then we went on a rally. It was a failed rally, and then the trend continued. Just like today, you can see stochastics playing out the same way. You can see the RSI getting rejected from this key level on the weekly of 55, 57. We got rejected, just like we did at the same exact level back here in 2018. Right? You can see our squeeze momentum. We went from pretty intense green, building up momentum green, boom, to change right to red and building up on red. Same thing that happened here. Wave trend got rejected from the key point of 0.7 and fell below it during that rally, just like you saw today. And by the way, it stayed below that 0.7 for an extended period of time, very extended period of time. Now, as we move into here, things get pretty interesting. The way that this move is playing out is very, very interesting. And again, what the signs that are coming into the market, the different signals that are coming in as we speak are really screaming that there is a major, major move, and it's going to be terrifying. It's really going to be terrifying. And this is not to throw BS out there. If you watch my channel, we're not about that. We're about the facts in the chart, and the facts are loud and clear that this next major move is going to be a pretty big one. It's going to be very important for us to understand what's happening. Now, as we dig into this is the Madrid moving averages. They're fascinating. If you rewind the clock a handful of weeks ago, we talked about these red lines. There were 10 of them. We've never seen it in a bull run. By the way, at that moment, we were still in a bull market. Technically speaking, we were in a bull market. People were still very bullish. But again, we looked left and we said, okay, in the history of Bitcoin, in the 9-year history, we've never had 10 red lines inside of a bull run. But the only other time we really showed these signals is here, right before we had a death cross. This was the move that we were just showing in the past few charts. Right before we had a death cross, we had these 10 lines. Then we had a death cross. Then we went on a rally. Everything turned to green. What happened presently? Everything in the red, right before a death cross. We had a death cross. We went on a rally. Everything in green. Then what happened back here, you can see 9986. We created another lower high. We created another lower high here as well. And you see red starting to come back in, just like previous, okay? But there's something that really was a telltale sign. There was something about 150 days ago. 150 days ago, that was a telltale sign, and something that we covered at great length. We put it in a handful of videos in a row, and I got some questions. Steve, where is this video? So what we're talking about is this weekly candle right here, the gravestone doji. We were blessed and fortunate to be a couple steps ahead. We called this out, and folks were saying, Steve, where can I see this video? I want to watch this video. It's right here. This video was on July 3rd, 2019, so 4.5 months ago, and we called this title Urgent, Will Bitcoin Hit 20K This Week? And if you rewind the clocks, this was a legitimate question at the time. People were really wondering, could we hit 20K this week? Inside this video, we completely rejected the notion of hitting 20K, and instead we pointed out this gravestone doji candle. We even put it as our bonus question on our quiz, and we said this was a trend reversal candle. By definition, it's found at the top of a major rally and signals an intense reversal of that rally. So again, when you keep your charts simple, you look at the facts, you take a couple steps back, you look at the big picture, you could have the ability to do this. You could have the ability to do this. So again, we're blessed and fortunate that we're able to call that out. We put it in a few videos in a row. Go watch that video. I think I'll link it down below, and you can start at about the 20-minute mark or watch the whole thing, learn even more. But again, you want to stay level-headed. At this time, it's very difficult because we were so bullish. Prices were moving up so quickly, and everyone was just looking at that 20K level, and they got emotionally attached to that level. They didn't look at the other side of the coin. They didn't take a couple steps back. So learn from those failures, those lessons from everyone else. They were too emotionally attached to prices going up. They were blinded by the fact that we had a loud and clear gravestone doji candle, an intense reversal, and that's what we've seen playing out. But again, nothing goes straight up or straight down. We didn't go from 14 all the way down to 7 in the snap of a finger. We walked down the stairs very slowly. You can see rallies each step of the way as well. But again, failed rallies. So if you stay level-headed through those rallies, you already see the bigger picture. And that's what I want to get you to, this point where you're able to see a couple moves ahead and you see it playing out and you're like, okay, we're good. We expected this to happen. So again, It's all about protecting your investment. This is really critical because a lot of beginner traders, they try to do it all themselves, and somebody comes running up suddenly, takes their bag and runs away, and there's nothing you can do. That's your hard-earned money. You have to protect your hard-earned money, especially if you're new. If you have less than 5 years experience, you have to focus on your education. You have to. You could do it on your own. We've talked about it before. If you want to spend 5, 6, 7 years to really focus in, you could do it. If you want to skip the first 10 steps, you don't want to focus all those years making all those mistakes, that's what my classes are for, to leapfrog ahead of the competition. Let's take a look at a review from Donovan. Donovan says, quote, "It's been 2 months since I completed the full classes. I'm pleased to say that following your step-by-step strategy, I continue to make winning trades." And this, by the way, Donovan down here was saying that before, trading seemed like a, quote, daunting and complicated task. It was overwhelming to Donovan, tried to do it himself, obviously saw some bad results, took my classes, and boom, on the right track, protecting his investments, protecting his money, not letting anybody run up and steal his bag of hard-earned money. That's what I want to help you achieve in your crypto journey. CCU is for you. Now, the Diamond Combo, which classes are best for you? If you are really new to crypto, Diamond Combo is perfect if you've been in crypto for just a few months. Diamond Combo starts right at step 1, so you don't miss any of the action, and will take you all the way through to be a professional trader. Diamond Combo, first link, look right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video, or go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Gold Combo, if you have 1 to 2 years experience, Gold Combo, perfect for you. It's a great starting point. It's the top seller, our most popular by far, and we'll start you right out at the charts and learn how to make those charts, learn how to identify trades. It will be absolutely a game changer for you. Second link, right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video as well, or go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Any questions on which classes are best for you and your situation, email me right now. info@CryptoCrewUniversity.com. info@CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Now, as we continue our journey, we've looked at some of the more negative, bearish approaches to where we are inside of our big spectrum. But let's take a look at the other side of the coin, because we have to be prepared. We have to be prepared for both scenarios. So we've looked at this chart. It's incredibly powerful. We had 3 distinct bear markets, right? We've just entered our 4th distinct bear market. We had bear market number 1, bear market number 2 in 2014, 2015, bear market number 3 at the end of 2017 into 2018. 3 distinct bear markets prior to the recent. Each bear market was in a bull flag. Then we broke out and we had 3 distinct tiers, right? So structurally, we're still intact. Even with the recent developments, even with our fall into the mid 7s, this structure is still intact, meaning if we're to repeat this pattern, we would move into tier 2. We would have a breakout into tier 2, which I'm going to show you a chart here in a minute that will really break this down. But again, if we officially get above 12,004, tier 2 is underway, and it'll be incredibly likely we would have resistance at 20K, meaning we would reach 20K, hang out there for a few months, and then move into tier 3. That's if this scenario plays out, right? So structurally, we're still good. But here's the problem, and there are a few. During these 3 tiers, we've never once had 3 monthly red candles in a row. Also, during these tiers, we've never once had a death cross. We never once had a death cross in any of these corrections, all 6 of them. By the way, during these 6 corrections, we never entered a bear market. Never. So for the first time in history, during tier 1, we've done all three. We've had 3 monthly candles in a row, we've had a death cross, and we've entered a bear market. That's the concern. That's the concern. Structurally, we're still okay, but when we dig down into the details, this tier 1 is very different than our other tier 1s in the history of Bitcoin. Now, as we move into here, this is a very important chart and also shows some bullish signals. Right now, the fear and greed at 30. Again, we were just on the monthly chart, really taking a look at this big picture. This is more granular, right? What I want you to notice are distinct trends. You can see the trend starting in 2018 in November, and really we started creating a higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, all the way up here for many months, right? Then we started our downturn, lower high, lower lows, stair-stepping our way down. And then we marked our low on August 22nd, 2019. August 22nd was very interesting because we had a 5. There was a lot of blood in the streets. And then we continuously started making higher lows, which is very interesting, about 1 month apart. You see August 22nd, we had 5. About 1 month later, 15. About 1 month later, 20. And about 1 month later, 32. 30. What you want to see is us stay above this level, which is 20. Meaning, if we're able to stay above here, we're able to keep this trend intact that we've had going since August, and we could start to build some momentum to really change this trend, creating additional higher lows and eventually some higher highs, which would start to see a reversal. So this is what you want to look at. You don't want to have us go below the 20. If you wake up tomorrow or a few days from now or next week or the week after and you see us below 20, all right, we've broken this trend. But if you see this down move hold and then continue to move to a higher high, we're in really good shape. Everything is about the trend. What I want you to do is when you're at home and you're looking at the charts, the first thing I want you to do is keep it simple, but I want you to look at the trend. What trend are we in right now? Again, if you're in that granular detail of the 1 hour chart or the 4 hour chart, you're not seeing the big picture. The bigger moves are on these bigger charts. That's where everybody either makes all their money or loses all their money. It's not on the 1 hour, it's not on the 4 hour. If you really want to make some noise and make some profits, you've got to take a couple steps back and see these bigger moves playing out. That's where you will make all your money or lose all your money. Every time for the history of mankind, this is how it's played out. But find the trend. Find the trend. A couple key points about this chart here. We're on our weekly chart. We have our 21-week moving average, which if we zoom in, we are holding resistance. Again, this is a bad sign because once we start holding resistance, this becomes a really monumental kind of, think about it like it's pushing us down, physically pushing us down as if you were to reverse magnets and try to push down. This is a longer term signal that some rough roads are ahead. However, there's something pretty exciting here if you're a Bitcoin bull. If you're looking for prices to go up, if you're looking for us to enter tier 2 and battle that 12,004 level, and if we break that, we're off to 20. If you're in that scenario and you're really wanting to play out, this is the one thing I want you to watch on the weekly chart. If you take the 100 week and the 50 week plotted on your chart right now, the 100 week and the 50 week, we are seeing potentially what could be a cross through from the 50 and the 100. And the last time this happened, we've got to really zoom out. Again, look left. When you find something significant, you look left and you say, all right, we've done this, but we haven't done it since 2016. We haven't done it since May 2016, where you saw the green cross above the blue, the 50 cross above the 100. It happened right at the end of tier 1. And it was right before an explosive move into tier 2. If you're a Bitcoin bull, you want to watch this like a hawk. If you see a cross, this could be a very powerful sign that would catch a lot of people by surprise, because structurally we're still intact with tier 1. We've just did it in a different way, right? So this is what you want to look for if you're a Bitcoin bull. If you see a cross through, that's a pretty strong sign that something good is about to take everybody by surprise. So we've covered kind of the negative scenario, we covered the positive scenario, but we have to really focus on what is this major terrifying move. We've got to be ready for it. And again, this is where we take this complex world of crypto and make it super simple. So hit that subscribe button right now, join Team CCU, and everybody hit those thumbs up buttons. I hope I see some love and support in the comments. I busted my butt to get you this video. I'm a man of my word. I said I will do everything in my power to get you a video by Thursday, even though it took 37 hours for me to get here. I got 1.5 hours of sleep. I'm not even halfway unpacked yet, and here I am giving you quality content, get you focused back on the right track, see some new developments in the chart. So leave some positivity down below. Let's get some positive energy in the comments. So we've covered the positive, we've covered the negative. Let's take a look at some different scenarios. This one being the most terrifying major move that is upon us. The way that this is playing out, the way the structure of the charts are looking, some indicators that are coming in, it's looking pretty ugly, just to be honest. But by the way, the ugly scenario is not what's going to happen later today. Oh my God, Steve, Bitcoin is up $5. You said it was going to be ugly. No, this is a big picture. We're on a monthly chart. A few months ago, we pointed out the only level that we were watching to the downside. We didn't watch a lot of levels. We didn't watch any of them. The only level we watched is this one. Why? Because this chart says once you break this level of 10K, the only level left to watch is this one. 6.4K is the most critical level of the entire Bitcoin chart. In all of its history, we haven't played as much with 6.4 as any other level. This is the most critical level now, right now for Bitcoin. And the terrifying move is this level. This level will dictate the next 6 months of Bitcoin. This is going to be so critical that you're well prepared for this. So let's go through it, right? We obviously have some resistance at 10K. What I want you to watch are the wicks. Think about it like pinball. Have you ever played pinball where you hit the thing and the ball bounces? Doot, doot, doot. That's exactly how to really visualize what the wicks are telling you. When you see a wick on the top side, it means the pinball bounced back towards you. We're losing steam and we're having a large sell-off. The momentum is pushing us down. You can see this momentum on all these wicks here. We've got a lot of pressure pushing us down. We have a lot of pressure pushing us down for the past 150 days. Now we've got resistance at 10K. We've got the 21-week holding resistance. We've got the 50-day holding resistance. There's a lot of problems in our way, and the only savior is the 6.4. Luckily for us, this should be a major level of support. We had, and these are monthly candles, by the way. We had about 12 monthly candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 monthly candles holding support and resistance. It's a major level. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we hold it. The major test is 6.4. If we break 6.4, we're in big trouble. I want to make this crystal clear. If we break 6.4K, the next 6 months will be, you'll feel like you want to give up. You'll feel like you want to give up. That's the definition of capitulation. Capitulation, by definition, is people giving up. You see it happening with a lot of the miners right now. They're giving up. They're at a difficult point. They're at a squeeze, really, in terms of can we keep this thing going? And you see a recent price action into the mid sevens. But this is not over. We have had a downtrend for 150 days. This is the major test. It should be very strong support for the beginning, but we're going to have to really gauge this. And we're going to give many updates. So again, hit that subscribe button, join the movement. This is significant. If we go below here, it's going to be an extended bear market. It'll be a difficult situation. It'll take us a little while to get back above here, right? So we need to really focus on this big picture. Now, as we move into the next scenario, it's one we've discussed, but maybe 5-ish months ago, back when it was a crazy thing to bring up, right? We like to be on the other side of the fence where it's really uncomfortable, but we talked about how we could very well be in an ABC correction. And we talked about it back when Bitcoin was just going ballistic with prices, so people kind of laughed at this notion. But if you look at the charts, I mean, it's right in front of you. Okay, what I mean with an ABC correction is with Elliott waves, we have 5 distinct waves with an uptrend, right? And we played this out since July 2010 all the way till our 20K high in December 2017. We had 5 distinct waves. Wave 1, a corrective wave 2, wave 3, which is usually the strongest wave, never the shortest wave. We had a corrective wave 4, by the way, wave 2, and wave 4 were bear markets. Then we went into wave 5 and everybody was really excited. This was when the bubble really burst, and we're still seeing the effects of the bubble burst. And we had after 5 Elliott waves, you have to see an ABC correction. It's just healthy. It's actually really good that we're going through this. If there's actually a wave C, this is really significant. A lot of people will give up on crypto, and that's when this thing will go into the next 5-wave cycle, which would be, an 8-year cycle. You don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that. But when does it start? You've got to hit that subscribe button, and we'll keep you up to date. But this ABC could be playing out. There's 2 ways that this ABC correction could be playing out. It's what's called a flat or a zigzag. Let me know in the comments down below if you want us to do a follow-up video to how this would play out. There's distinct signs within the ABC correction that would identify whether it would be a flat, meaning we're at 20K, we come back down here, we come back up to 20K, we get resistance, and we come back down and form a double bottom, technically double bottom at 3K. Or is it going to be a zigzag scenario where we burst through 3K with a lot of fire and we head down significantly lower and then start the 5 waves? So this is a really big picture perspective. This is a monthly chart. We're looking at the entire history of Bitcoin. This is a big picture concept. And we said during this video, it would take 6 to 8 months for us to know for sure if we were in a C wave. And that was about 4-ish, 5 months ago. So we still have a few months to go before we know for certain if we're in a C wave, right? This is a big picture concept. It's not a popular belief. But again, it's very important to be on the other side of the fence when talking about investing, because everyone is too emotionally triggered, emotionally attached to some scenario, and they're not looking at the big picture. They're not looking at both sides, and they get caught. Every time you make a losing trade, somebody's on the other end taking your bag. That's the facts. Somebody is taking your bag on the other side. You want to protect your money. That's your money. That's your hard-earned money. That's your investments. You don't want somebody coming right in, boom, taking your bag, running away, and there's nothing you can do. So let's get you some protection, right? Let's get you some protection so you can not only protect your money, but you can watch it grow. In my classes, I teach you the secrets to really growing your investment. When you take things down from a really complex to a really simple, you're going to save so much more time. You're going to have significantly more success. You're going to be level-headed. You're going to feel rejuvenated. That's what I want you to feel. Let's get an idea from how Josh felt after taking my class. He says, quote, "I was guessing with my trades and losing money. Then I bought Steve's classes and everything changed. Recently, Bitcoin was on a run, the greed index at 95. So I followed the strategy. I got out and I took profits. My students took profits at 13,500 following my customized strategy, and you could have done the same. The next day, Bitcoin took a major correction, which I expected. And following this strategy, I bought back in at a reduced price and essentially doubled his Bitcoin." That's the power of protecting your money and watching it grow. Now, what class should you sign up for? If you're really new to crypto, you want to start right at step 1, Diamond Combo, perfect for you. First link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video, or just go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Again, save $600 right now, PayPal or credit card. Get these classes scooped up, locked in. And if you want to save an extra $300, sign up with Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's that simple. Gold Combo, perfect for you if you've been in crypto 1 to 2 years. Gold Combo, second link. Look right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video, or just go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Any questions, email me right now, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. Now let's get into Steve's secrets to success. And by the way, if you want to follow on Twitter @CryptoCrewU, go follow there for some more updates, news, and information from us. Now, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Team CCU, let me know what you think of that name in the comments. That's going to be the name of our community, Team CCU. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Does it get you jazzed up? Are you excited about it? I clearly am. I think it's fantastic. Now, what else I want to hear from you, and this is really important. I want to hear from you, even if you don't comment much, even if you've never commented. I want to hear this piece of information from you because it'll help me and the entire community create better videos. I want to hear what your favorite kind of videos that we do are. What your favorite kind of videos that we do are and why. I'm going to read every single comment, even though I haven't unpacked half my house, even though I'm running on fumes, I haven't slept. This move was really difficult on my son and my dog. But I'm dedicated. I'm going to read every single comment. I'm a man of my word. I've never let you down before, and I never will. So this will be super helpful. It'll let me know what type of videos I should do more of, right? So I'm going to look forward to that. But yeah, just a little more about the move. It was tough. It was a tough move. I've never moved with my son before. I have moved with my dog before, but never with both of them at the same time. It was pretty intense, 37 hours, hour and a half sleep. I don't recommend it. If you're thinking about doing that, I don't recommend it. It's tough when my son misses his naps, especially consecutive naps for an extended period of time. It's not, it was tough to put him through that. There was no other solution. I wish I could have done something. But he had fun on his first flight. The second one was a little tough, but we had fun looking out the windows and we had a good time. But I'm blessed and fortunate to be able to make this video. If you're watching this video, that means we got it uploaded, and really excited to be in a new location, a new country. More to come on that in the next videos. Let me know what you think about our new office area. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I want to move potentially to upstairs. There's a beautiful view, so we'll see on that piece. Steve's secrets to success today: travel more. I cannot tell you how much this will do for you personally. You'll learn more about yourself, and to the travelers, the people that like traveling in the comments, let me know down below. But in my experience, you learn more about yourself than you ever have before. You're going to learn more about the world. You're going to see the world through a different lens. You're going to be more open-minded to different things. I started my travel journey when I was 20. I left the East Coast for the first time in my life. Again, we didn't have money growing up to go on vacations, like, ever. So 20 years old, I left the East Coast for the first time to go live in California. And that really changed my perspective. I didn't really know anything outside the East Coast. And that's when it all started for me, when I was 20. So I left my country for the first time when I was about 22. So in the past 13 years, I've been to over 65 countries. And what I will tell you is the world's a beautiful place. The people are incredible. Don't listen to the news. It's all poison. You will have an incredible time. You're going to be safe. You're going to gain street smarts. But when I was younger, when I was a lot younger, I was moving every few days. Somebody would tell me, hey, Steve, this country or this island is incredible. I would just pack up my stuff and jump on a plane. It was just me. I didn't have a son. I didn't have a dog. I didn't have a fiance. And I moved around a lot. As I got older, I got into kind of phase 2, where I went to a country for about a month at a time. Then I got to phase 3, where I am now. I'm getting a little bit older. And now I like to move to different countries and not just travel through them. So it's incredible. It will change your life. These are the things that you should spend your money on: education and travel. Trust me, travel will be a game changer for you. So if you love to travel, let me know in the comments your favorite location and if you connected with that story that I just shared with you. But that's it. This video was thrown together really quickly. I notice a huge change. I don't know if you notice a difference. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. I gave it everything. I worked around the clock, but it wasn't up to my standards, not even close. I spend 3 days to make each video every week, and I didn't have 3 days this week. So I hope you still loved it. I hope you appreciated it. It's from the heart, and I'll see you right back here, same time next week, Wednesday, every single Wednesday, new video. So today's Thursday, but every week on Wednesday, we'll be back on our normal schedule. Peace and love to the crypto crew. Click on the boxes right now to watch some of our older videos. Also go watch that video, Will Bitcoin Hit 20K this week, so you can learn some more about what we were going through thought process wise about 4.5 months ago. Peace and love to the crypto crew. Have a beautiful rest of your day.